What's up, everybody? FSC Trucking. Me and Jen are in a Mercedes, and we are leaving the hotel over here in Sweetwater, Tennessee. That's right, we're over here not far from Tim Gentry's place. We're actually heading to his house here in a minute. Yesterday we called him and talked to him and told him we were coming down to look at trucks. Yesterday we did a live while we were driving down here. I didn't really want to get into where we were going or why we were going there, but a lot of people suggested about borrowing or leasing a truck. I decided against that idea. We actually want to try to buy one. I think it's going to be a little, not necessarily cheaper, but it'll be better off without the downtime to not replace Orwell, but to get another truck to use while Orwell is being rebuilt, and then ultimately put another driver in the truck that I would get once Orwell is back running. Plus it gives me time to do a little more work to Orwell than simply just repair it and go down the road with it. We have the engine out, we have the pump off the engine, everything's good. Like, it's all completely stripped out into nothing, bare block. Today is Sunday, so what, Friday afternoon we dropped the block off at the machine shop, and they're going to determine whether or not the block is even usable, or if the crack is repairable, if it has more than one, if it's repairable or not, or whether we have to source another block. We have no idea of its condition. So since we're going this deep into the truck, I figured it'd be nice to try to do like a, not an absolute complete overhaul. Obviously Orwell's never going to be a quote show truck, but I'd like him to be in much better shape than it ever was, because if you think about it, I bought him, got him roadworthy, went down the road and ran him like that for 5 years. We never had the ability to tear him down and have him down for a long period of time and do a lot of work. So maybe that's what we'll do. So we're gonna go up here and see Tim and see what he's got for sale and what kind of pricing that he got, and if, to be honest, if I can afford what he's selling. So let's go ahead and see. On to the farm. What's up, everybody? Steve here. Hey, guess what? Just around the corner, a little more than a week, is Mid-America Trucking Show. And I'd like to be able to meet each and every one of you if possible. So with that, I got to get everybody in one place. So here's the game plan. Thursday and Friday between 1 and 3 p.m., I'm going to be at the Green APU booth at the Mid-America Trucking Show doing a meet and greet. That's right. Hang out, look at the equipment, check it out, see what's going on over there, see what Green APU has to offer you, and also just kind of basically hang out with us. So with that, bring the wife, bring the husband, bring the kids, bring the dog, leave the cat at the Green APU booth Thursday and Friday between 1 and 3 p.m. Can't wait to see you. Let's get at it, huh? Just a little bit more than a week, and let's go. So if these guys thought me willing to sell, or at least have an engine block. Maybe. All right, everybody, made it over here at Gentry's place. Obviously, it's after hours. We're not replacing Orwell, at least we're hoping not have to replace them, but we definitely need to get something else running. That way we can actually do a good amount of work on Orwell and actually get him in good shape. So let's go see the man himself. Knock, knock.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Did you make it?
Made it.
Good deal, good deal.
Nice little trip.
Man, I was hoping you wasn't coming.
You seen the pictures.
Oh my God,
Orwell is in bad shape.
God, dude, I mean...
Crack block, hopefully repairable, might not be.
Well,
either way, I'm looking at least 2 weeks to do something with the block, time to install. I'm looking at a month plus downtime.
Yeah, you can.
That's unsurvivable for me.
Yeah.
That's extinction level event.
Well, that's why I was like, you know, we can't leave you down. We can't, I mean, I've got that old Pete out there, and I hate to get rid of it, but at least I know it's going to a good home, you know, and you'll take care of it and use it for what it's used for.
Oh yeah.
And so.
Well, I was hoping you'd have something to sell me, because a lot of people were recommending me, oh, you could borrow a truck. I'm like, I don't like that idea. I'd rather just buy one. That way I have no problems worrying about, you know, God, if something happens to it. So if I just buy it off you. I'm assuming you're willing to sell it. I'm hoping.
Well, I've got a whole bunch of inventory right now. I may have the perfect truck for you, actually. Alright, here she is. I got the perfect one right here. No, this ain't got an engine in it.
I have one like this.
Well, there's the engine. The only problem is this one, it's a totally different problem than you have. The crank's locked up in it.
Ooh. No, my crank turned. It's just, it's in the...
So it ain't the top end on this one, so it's only about a month down on this one, not a month and 2 weeks.
Oh, God.
So you need something running or not running?
Yeah, running.
Oh.
Like put to work tomorrow.
Well, Rooster ain't for sale.
Yep.
But we have exactly what you're looking for right here, Steve.
Oh, God. You know, we have one of these, too. Elaine is just an older version of this.
Well, this thing's in here getting...
Oh, this is cat powered.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's exactly... you know what? I don't know if I could sell this one. I really like this truck.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, let's not look at
I had
this
one.
one.
Okay. I had one like it, though, once.
Let's not look at that.
Alrighty.
All right, what else do we got? So what do you think about a Peterbilt?
Well, you know, I used to have a yellow 379 that I really regret selling long before I had the channel.
Okay, so I've got a W900, which I know you're not a big W900 guy, but I do have a Peterbilt that I would consider selling to you, and you only. We got two, actually. You got one down there. What's your budget?
Oh, not a lot.
So not Bonnie budget?
No, probably not.
All right. Well, I got one that's named just perfect for you because you've already got an Elvira. But right here we have a 1999 379 Peterbilt.
So mine was a 99.
This is Black Dog. So I was going to build this thing to, you know, I love that movie Black Dog. Love it. Like, it's one of my favorite movies. And this is the Black Dog truck. And I had one of these. This is my first truck. Was just like this. It's got the red American class interior, all the whole ordeal. It is Detroit powered. It's 10 speed. I think it's 336 rears. Like, this thing grew up on a farm. I mean, it's a good old truck.
This is the one you had in the videos not that long ago.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So, I would sell this one. I would definitely sell this one to you. Under one condition. If you ever sell it, I want it back.
It's a tough deal on that.
If you ever sell it, I want it back. I want to do a few things to it before you take it. If you do take this one, I got some new tires in there I was going to stick on it and just kind of go through it. You kind of caught me off guard. As you can tell, we've been pretty busy.
Kind of caught me off guard, this whole situation, too. I figure, worst case, cracked head. I thought, worst case, another cylinder liner.
Yeah, but this is a truck that you can go straight to work with. Like, put tags insurance on it. We'll go through it today, DOT it. Just go through the lights, just check everything. And I mean, Chris might get upset with us if they don't give him something to work on, but I think we could.
Well, he's got plenty of stuff to do with Orwell, trust in that.
But if you want it, I'll sell it to you for what I got in it. And I don't want to make no money off of it. I want you to get back on the road. And the good thing about it is I have a bunch of parts off Rooster and off the other Peterbilts that I've been building. So I've got bumpers and visors and like we could really doll this thing up. I know you ain't got time for that right now, but
Yeah, now you gotta get it running straight away and then work on it as we go.
So,
sweet.
You hear it run?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if it'll start. Come on, Elvira.
I'm not so sure about Elvira though, but kind of digging the black dog. Oh yeah, it's got heart.
I'm gonna get me a chicken today, or my name ain't Henry Hawk.
Might need to stick some new batteries on it. Like I said, I brought it home and like I've used it a few times around here, but you know, I really ain't had time to mess with it. But I know the truck. I've known the truck for a long time. It's got a good, healthy motor in it. It runs good. It drives good. I drove it home 200 miles. He's a runner for sure. He's bone stock. Never been messed with. ECM's never been touched. It grew up on a farm. I done some work to it a couple years ago, and he really had no problem since out of it. It's been a good truck.
Well, let's go check the inside of this thing out, see how we're doing. Oh, this will be different. What is this? Oh, this. Wow. It's been a long time since I sat behind a wheel of one of these.
What do you think, brother?
Dude, I'm not used to the hood. Oh, and this is the double bunk.
Yeah. Yep. Got the double bunks in it.
Yeah, how do lights turn on in here?
There's a switch.
Or is there a master switch somewhere on this?
Yeah,
beyond that?
I forgot how I turned them on last time.
Oh, here, just have the curtains open. I
It's a
see
little
it.
weird having that kind of room, huh?
Yeah, you can stand up and get dressed. Definitely not used to that, especially with Orwell. Lay down and get dressed. How do these work? I forget. There we go. All right, cool. That's actually more useful for us.
Yeah.
Because if I find a good driver, eventually I have to show them how we do our tie downs, and I'm not sleeping with another dude, so 2 bunks in a truck would definitely be nice.
It's a rare find to find a double bunk Peterbilt.
Okay, so on my old 379, the one that I had, these were on the sides up higher, and of course this was all open, so it's a double bunk, you put them there. Okay. Then you got your escape door over here.
Yep.
These were the same color in fact too.
So what most people don't know about me is I won't drive a Peterbilt. I won't drive a truck period if it don't have an escape door. I don't. My biggest fear is burning up in a truck.
Oh yeah.
My stepdad got me all worried about that one day, and I've always, it become a fear for me. I'm like, man, that would suck.
Yeah. Oh no, it's very, very real thing. I've seen enough of them burn down.
Yeah. So, but we'll pull it in the shop and go through it and get you ready to go back to Wisconsin.
Alrighty, sweet. The trick, what I really want to do is I don't want to hurry up a build this large. You know, getting either a new block or redoing this block. You know, like literally tomorrow, Chris is going to drag it outside, steam clean the entire frame, all the different pieces, components that came out. Because Orwell was a leaky son of a gun, and I'd like to not have that happen. Rebuild the injector pump, that's where most of the leak was. And just do it right, so it actually, not trying to make a show truck, but make it in really good, much better shape that I never had the ability to do because I never had to tear it down. Right. And I keep saying, I feel like I'm being pushed in a direction, and it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know me, I always had to be pushed to take the next step. And in this case, I got forced to it.
Right.
So if I'm gonna do that, let me do it really nice. That way I have something else to drive in the meantime.
And for some reason, I know it sucks and it's not a good time for all this, but for some reason it just, something made this happen. You know what I mean? I feel like
I think so.
It gets you another truck. I think
See, that's exactly what I mean when I feel like I'm being pushed.
Yeah.
Now, who's doing the pushing? Somebody I think that cares a lot about me. You can get deep, spiritual, religious, whichever. But you know me, I have to be pushed to make a big move.
One thing about
I'm not built for that.
One thing I'm happy about with you buying it for me is, man, you know.
Well, I know you, and you're not going to screw a friend.
Right. And if you have any issues out of it, you know I'm going to be right there and help you out along the way, whatever I need to do. I want to see you succeed. You're a good friend of mine. You were here when my shop burnt the next day and stuck around the whole time until I got through it. You knew I was in bad shape at that time.
Oh yeah.
And mentally and every situation, it was good for me to have people right on top of me at all times. So I got a soft spot for Steve, and I'm gonna be excited to see him do this, really. So I think it's big. And look, Jen's got room. She can go in the truck with you.
Yeah, I could.
She was never a big fan of sitting in a Orwell go for a ride. She's ridden in them a few times. Almost had me crash into her once.
Oh.
That was a funny story.
You see that smile when she's climbing up in this thing?
Yeah.
I was like, uh-oh. Oh, man. Man, it sounds good, don't it?
Oh yeah. This is going to be my first Detroit that I've had.
Really?
I've always been cats. Always with the 3406E. Then I went with Orwell. I had the 3406A and the 79 one that I had, but I never drove it on the road really much. Never put under a load. I drove it on the road, but never took it for a load. Then Orwell's the 3406B. The truck I had before Orwell, they had the N14 Select Plus Cummins. Never owned a Detroit.
Oh, dude, this is
I've driven them, but I've never owned one.
It's gonna be like having a new sports car. Right now, it's a 475 Detroit. I've not had a chance to hook my computer to it. I know everybody's probably worried about that. So we hadn't messed with it, but I want to mess with it. But Steve, you know, I don't want Steve to have any issues out of it either. So one thing I'm going to do is hopefully after Matt, Steve can bring his thing back down to me. I'm going to get a turbo and a manifold here and an air dog for this thing, and that'll be on me. And hopefully he lets me tune it up a little bit. So I want to see it 600 horse. These things are pretty reliable at that kind of horsepower. We get the right turbo and the right fuel to it. And so if you decide to come back down, that's on me.
Sweet.
Bam, baby.
Oh, it's got the left-right selector for the fuel?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All that works. I went through all the gauges. Some of these gauges are out of Rooster. I went through, made sure everything worked on it as far as gauge-wise. But I'd like to, if you got some time, I'd like to pull it in the shop and we'll go through it and do some work to it.
Oh yeah, let's go. So what do you think, everybody? FSC Trucking getting a new Peterbilt. A 379 Peterbilt, very similar to the one I had. Now, what do you think of the name? He had Elvira, we got Elvira, that kind of too close. He started calling it the Black Dog Peterbilt, and it does look a lot like the one from the movie. Well, supposedly in the movie, that one was a Caterpillar, not a Detroit. We had another one I did, a little run chasing Rooster around all the time, because this one isn't as big and powerful as Rooster. So we were thinking about calling this one Henry the Hawk.
Henry the Chicken Hawk. Chicken Hawk.
Yeah, straight out of the cartoons. I was thinking about that.
Just caught myself a chicken.
Chicken? I say that's no chicken, son. I'm a chicken. Rooster, that is.
I don't know. What do you think? Should it be? I know Elvira, that ain't gonna fly for us.
No.
But should it be the Black Dog truck, or just Black Dog, or maybe what's a cool name of a dog based on black? It's not exactly Black Dog, but it's pretty close. And then Henry, not Henry, Henry, Chicken Hawk. Catch them roosters, or chickens. Gotta look for the chickens. Oh good, he already moved the fifth wheel back. He already unbolted the fifth wheel and slid it back. That'll be useful for us. All we got to do for our trailer when we get it home is put ramps on it to get underneath my trailer. Now we already discussed this in the past, to be honest. It just seemed like the perfect opportunity for the price point of what it is. And I'm not gonna lie, nobody else could buy this truck for as cheap as I'm paying them. But that's what friends do. He knows I'm in a jam and I need to get in another truck and I don't want to have to worry about what's going to happen at the shop. So he gave me a price that is the friend price. He says what he gave for it, which to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually paid more for it, but knowing I'm in that kind of a bind, but that's what friends do. So I wanted to get that clear real fast, that a lot of people got a lot of crap to say about my buddy Tim Gentry, but no, he's a friend of mine, he's always been, so I really could care less what the haters say. If the haters got a problem, they got a problem with me too. But there it is. It ain't perfect, it's not a show truck, but it'll go down the road. It's very similar to one I had, and that's what makes me real happy about it too. Gives me a good feeling about it. Mine had handles up here. And a slot. And this will be the first for us on this channel at 60 Series Detroit. The way I've always understood these 60 Series Detroits, they're not as torquey as the Cats, but they get better fuel mileage than the Cats do. The Orwell, I think, is like 14 liter. This is 12.7. In the Detroit world, this is the one you're looking for, the way I understand things. So I'm real happy about that. Would I have preferred a Cat? Yeah, probably. They've been exactly what I used to have. But you know what? Let me give this a shot. You never know. I might be converted over. We'll see. So I'm definitely willing to give this a shot. They're proven engines for sure. I mean, you can argue, guys, back and forth, whether it's Cummins, Cat, Detroit, on and on. Guys will argue it all day. It's like the Ford, Chevy, Dodge argument. But I've never really had an opinion on them, to be honest, because I never ran one before. This will be the first. I'm excited for it. All right, he's gonna go ahead, pull it in the shop, and take care of a couple things before we start heading our way back to Wisconsin with it. One. He's throwing in 2 steers and 4 drives. That's mighty sweet. Actually worked good, that one. Alrighty. Yeah. Even turn the air on. I got that up at the bottom. I think I do. All right, so what are you doing with it now?
So I'm just going to go all the way through it. I don't want you leaving with no leaks, no bad lights. I want you to have some good rubber.
I still got to use this.
We're going to go through it and see what we can find and just fix whatever we can fix. So this is what I was going to do to it for me. So I'm going to do the same for you.
run out of day today, Tim. We could get out of here tomorrow too.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see you guys run your guys ragged over.
Well, I just didn't know how long you wanted to stay.
Oh, there's no emergency for me to get home straight away. I mean, quicker the better, but don't need to be burning the midnight oil around here.
Well, at least it's crazy how many stalls have changed in Peterbilt, like the 379s.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I could have sworn those were tires, but
I thought that was an LED.
oh look, they cut a hole in that one
Oh,
and then just shoved a light in it. That's nice.
I guess it kind of works, or worked.
It is an LED. Look, there's the LED part. It wasn't hooked up. It just had the.
Huh.
It's probably one of those weeks where the driver had been hauling cows for 4 or 5 days straight,
Yep.
eating them toothpicks.
Oh, look, that one came on now. As soon as you ripped it, that one came on. All you had to do was bang on it. It hit the button, thought about it, then spun. As soon as it spun, she fired. But it was one of those, it needed coffee.
If it would have had to turn over more than one turn, it would probably, I don't know, it started going, but I just like to make sure it's got some good batteries on it.
Yeah, you got a couple in there. I think like 6.
Are them all matching?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Are you thinking it has been bad or what? Well, let's throw some new batteries on it then.
Good morning. It's the next morning. Figured we got much stuff to do with the truck. We figured it'd be best off just to finish it up today, which of course is Monday. So be a full deck around here. So I guess the plan is we're gonna do a bunch of stuff on my truck and then send me and Jen on our way.
Yay.
She's excited to drive home the 12 hours.
Yeah.
Can you tell? The plan A wasn't working. Getting over the ends off ain't happening.
See, he kind of got into it a little bit. They would work, but I mean, I'd rather just go ahead and put a new set on it and be done with it.
So what he's gonna do is he's got these other lights from 4-stage truck. So he literally was standing up on top of the truck, made a phone call, and it's like, hey, if I give Steve my lights, can I get another set? And just give a shout out to 4-stage trucks. That's where these come from. And that's what's gonna go up on mine.
So these are the, they went ahead and did the legendary lights on these as well. So, and I love these legendary lights. They are top of the line. They last, they're great, they're glass, they don't leak. So, you guys can see it's got the legendary amber lights on it. These will shine bright at night and they look good. And this is a good quality light too. It ain't some junk that's gonna last for a month and start leaking. So pretty simple to install. You got 2 wires. Comes with stainless bolts, and you got your rubber to go down, which we like to go ahead and put some sealant around your bolts when you stick it down in there. And definitely 100% you want to take some what's that stuff called? The mine went blank. Anti-seize. You want to take some anti-seize and put on your bolts and then seal these things off good. But so I'm gonna have them send me some more of these, and for Rooster, because I won't need them today, probably need them tomorrow, but I won't need them today.
And it's only Monday.
Yeah, Monday. It's gonna be a Monday.
We got one working. He's all mad she wants to ride. One thing we're finding out the hard way with this is the conversion over from this style of light like we took off to those bullet styles. The bolt pattern is not the same and the mounting location is not the same either. Of course, we didn't find this out until about 5-10 minutes ago. So now all the holes got to be re-drilled, new nutserts installed, or something's got to be modified either way. So now it's just a matter of putting them up there, eyeballing them, and figuring them out. I did measure with a tape measure the center holes, or the center light, I should say, from the holes and where the wiring comes out, comparative to Rooster, comparative to this one here. They are very different. There you go. Merry Christmas. Now check that, everybody. They're all done. He went ahead and mounted them all, painted up around where he had to patch up where the holes were, because he had to move the lights up slightly, patch up the holes. So he took some body filler, took care of that, sanded it down real good quick, painted it up, pretty much ready to go. Big thanks to 4 States Trucks for that right there. He gave them for Timmy for Rooster, so they went ahead and said, hey, go ahead and give me these, and they'll send new ones for Rooster. So that's awesome right there. Appreciate it. Of course, Rooster's in the back there getting ready for the show. I figured I'd show you that real quick. I'm getting excited about this. I didn't start off that way, but I'm really starting to get excited about this. To think about how all this started with a truck breaking down.
That's a lot of grease. Golly, bum. It's thin. I'm gonna have to dang. Hey, this guy's getting a good deal, all right? He's getting the treatment. That grease is worth more than
Hey, look at that. They even give you some new LED lights back here. You're even
Saw
getting
that.
flame job mud flaps. I gotta get it. Now, one thing I didn't do, Steve, I didn't have one. I was going to put one of those reflectors on it, new bolts, but we gotta leave to give Chris something to do.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you got a long trip back.
A little bit.
I drove it home 200 miles. It was no issue for me, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. And I was driving on hopes and prayers back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got Crescent Ranch? Do I have one? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple last minute checks, just making sure the diffs are full, make sure the transmission's full, check the radiator, all that. They already got oil in the engine, so it's getting ready to fire them up here shortly once it gets done changing the fuel water separator, and then we're ready to go. Pretty sure that's basically it. Once they're done with that, fire them up, air them up, move this one, and then we'll be slowly getting underway. Before I forget, there's something else I wanted to show you that Tim set me up with. He didn't have the time to install them today, and that's fine. Now, if you watched on Tim's videos, he went ahead and changed the headlights on Rooster. He went with the round lights like an old 359. So check this out. In the trunk of the car, I've got Rooster's old headlights. They're the same ones that's on Bonnie too. I forget where he got these from, but yeah, when I get them home, I could wire these into the truck. These are the headlights that came off Rooster. I think that's pretty badass. That are LEDs. Don't pull that much, bro. I told you it would start. I had faith. It might be unqualified faith, but faith nonetheless.
See? Get on home. You sure you want to take this thing home?
Yeah, I kind of do. Absolutely, I do. Well, that works. Alrighty, so let's go for a drive. Came to the Loves. I wanted to get it I wanted to get some glass cleaner, clean up the windows, and just get ready to go. A couple odd end things. Wanted to verify fuel level. How my fuel gauge actually works. It shows between quarter and half. Shining my flashlight in the tank shows over half. Forget which transmission it is. The 10-speed. For whatever reason, I keep missing that gear. It just feels different. Maybe because this is directly into the transmission where Orwell's through a bunch of linkages. Very different feel. It'll take me a little bit to get used to this thing. Not bad, just different. Very different. I've driven a cab over full time for 5 years now. 379 feels very different. Series Detroit in this unit is very different from what I'm used to. Maybe if I let Tim put a tune in it, it would feel a little different, but I don't really know, you know, it's one of those things. I don't really know what to expect. I haven't driven one like on the road in quite a long time. Oh, well over 20 years. Yeah, I thought I mentioned this earlier, the 10-speed, so I'm still looking for the thumb wheel. Jake's on. They're not very loud. This thing still has mufflers for now. Most of the functions, the dash, the switches, are just like my old one. Some are different, most are the same. They're kind of, I think most of them are all kind of the same over the years.